Fun Esiama village. The whispers of sorrow travels faster than the wind, and the most haunting tale was that of a girl named Uche. She was the only child of her parents, and her life was a blend of beauty and tragedy. It all began on that fateful night when everyone was asleep. That night, a terrible fire consumed her home. Flames roared through the darkness, leaving nothing but ashes in its wake. Her parents, loving and kind, were gone in an instant, leaving Uche alone in the world. How she survived the fire was a mystery, and some of the villagers said that only the gods could have saved her from such a fire. With nothing but the clothes on her back, she was taken in by her aunt, Chima, a wicked woman whose heart was as hard as stone. Chima had 2 daughters of her own, Oge and Kosi. Oge took after her mother in wickedness and was feared by her peers, while Kosi was carefree and stubborn. They were spoiled with fine clothes, delicious meals, and considered the privileged in the village, while Uche wore tattered old clothes and ate the leftovers. From morning till evening, she worked tirelessly, her hands raw from scrubbing and cleaning. She swept the floors, fetched water and cooked meals, all under the stern gaze of her aunt. "Lazy girl," Aunt Chima would shout, her voice sharp as a knife. "If you don't work harder, I'll throw you out of my house." Uche, though sad and tired, would nod silently, her heart heavy with sorrow. But despite the harsh words, she remained kind and patient, holding on to the dreams that one day she will be happy again. Whenever she went to the market or the stream to fetch water, villagers would stop and admire her beauty. "What a lovely girl," they would say, eyes filled with warmth. "She's as radiant as the morning sun." She would smile, her spirit momentarily lifted by their kindness, though she knew her aunt's wrath awaited her return. One day, an announcement echoed through the village. A grand dancing competition was to be held at the village square, and all the maidens were to participate. Little did they know that the prince was seeking a bride. Uche's heart leaped with excitement. She was a good dancer, and dancing was her secret joy, her escape from the harshness of her reality. On the day of the competition, the village square was alive with laughter and music. The maidens, dressed in their finest, twirled and swayed, each hoping to catch the prince's eye. Uche, in her tattered dress, stood at the edge, hesitant. But with a deep breath, she stepped forward, letting the rhythm guide her. As she danced, it was as if the spirits of the ancestors were with her. Her movements were graceful, captivating the crowd. She danced best among all the maidens. The prince, entranced by her beauty and dancing skills, stepped forward and chose her to be his bride. Gasps echoed through the square. She was shocked at how quickly her life was about to change forever. She ran home happily to tell her auntie of her good fortune. At the break of the news, Auntie Chima's heart was darkened with envy. That same night, she prepared a special meal for Uche, pretending to celebrate with her while lacing the food with poison. "You think you can outshine my daughters?" she hissed, setting the trap. Fate, however, had a different plan. Chima's eldest daughter, Oge, unaware of her mother's scheme, tasted the dish meant for Uche, and within moments, she collapsed lifeless. Panic erupted in the household, and soon the villagers gathered, eyes wide with horror and suspicion. The wise village elders were called to uncover the truth of Oge's death. "What wickedness has caused this?" they demanded, their voice booming with anger. Trembling, Chima confessed her evil plan, with tears streaming down her face. "I wanted to rid myself of Uche for outshining my daughters," she sobbed. "But it was my own daughter Oge who died." The king, upon hearing of this treachery, decreed that she be banished from the village forever. As she was led out of the village, Uche felt peace again, freedom from the pain of her past and hope of a brighter future as the prince's wife. The villagers rejoiced with her, not only for her survival, but for the justice served. She married the prince and became a beloved princess of the village. Her story, a reminder that even in darkness, light prevails, and the goodness of heart always triumphs over evil. Remember this tale, my children. In life, always choose kindness, for it has the power to transform even the darkest of nights.